everyone, and welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I hope this video is finding you healthy and well out there. These are the coasters I'm going to be working on today. The first ones you saw there are a new mold that I have in my store. It's called the Agate Mold. And this is the one that I listed a while ago that was sold out. This is my Geode Mold, and these are available now back in the store. Definitely head over to Dryer Days Art Studio if you want to grab some of these molds. Just showing here that I like to wash my molds right when I get them. They come packaged, but I just like to take mine out of the package, do warm water with a little bit of soap, and then just gently pat them dry with a paper towel and make sure they are completely dry before I start to do any work on them. Now, if they do dry and you still notice a little bit of dust or maybe pet hair or something got in there, I like to take a little bit of masking tape and just gently apply it. Now, I've already mixed up my resin and everything. I'm almost ready to go. You can see there I have my respirator on. I have my gloves on. As soon as I open that resin, I have my respirator on. I have still been getting a lot of questions, a lot of people new to resin asking about safety. I have my respirator on here, the gloves, and then right in front of me is a window that I actually have open. Here are all the pigments and colors we're going to be using. That first one was Unicorn. This is my rose gold pigment. Beautiful color. And this is my new white. And it is sort of a metallic-y white. It does have shimmer. It is not a matte. And those are mica pigments. All of these products are available in my store, dryerdaysartstudio.com. So I wanted to feature some of the glitters and some of the pigments for you with these new molds so you can see them in action. I am using art resin, which I do carry now in my store as well. I'm so happy to say that I am distributing art resin. I'm going to come in with the white because I wanted a little bit of sort of a white backing to that glitter. And there's that rose gold. I mixed up a lot of resin for these two. They're a little bit smaller than the Geode rounds, so you probably only need, I would say 2 ounces or just under per mold. Now I'm just using my heat gun. It is on a low heat setting to marry some of these colors together to pop some bubbles. I'm also using my EcoArt Solutions silicone cups. You can use discount code KathyD at ecoartsolutions.com to get these little cups. They have little starter kits and sets, and I use these cups all the time. And when you're done, I wipe them out, and I use a little bit of baby wipe or rubbing alcohol to clean them out, and you can just reuse them and reuse them and reuse them. And it just being, Earth Day the other day, I think it's really important too as resin artists, not only that we protect ourselves, but that we're protecting our environment and being mindful of the waste. They do have silicone stir stick covers too, which are amazing. I use that silicone stick when I'm mixing smaller amounts in my cups. So definitely go over to ecoartsolutions.com to check them out. And so here I'm bringing in those round geode molds because, like I said, I had some leftover resin. And I'm going to pour in there. I did run out of resin, and off camera I will mix more up. I didn't feature that in this video because it was time consuming and just didn't want to bore you guys to tears. But here too you can kind of see the difference in the shape. And I had these even sitting in my drawer covered, and notice I felt like I had a little dust on the surface. So using my masking tape again, silicone for whatever reason is like a dust and cat hair and whatever is in the room magnet. It will find it. So what I typically do is when I'm not using my molds, I will wrap them in saran wrap and put them in a drawer covered. But it's amazing how I'll pull them out and there'll be like a little fleck of glitter or something. I sell glitter, so it's kind of all over this room and it'll find its way into my molds. As I mentioned in the beginning with the cleaning of the molds, depending on what you're using and if you have a lot of dust or stuff on the surface of the mold, I don't wash them in between every time, but I do occasionally. And again, just being very gentle with them, using a light soap. because the more you take care of these molds and you're gentle with them, the longer they will last you. And going along with taking care of them, you know, absolutely not using any kind of open flame torch or anything on these. You know, you can use a heat gun to pop bubbles. I also have started using a little spray bottle with rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol in it that I will just mist on top of the coasters, and that helps pop a lot of bubbles as well. And I'm just going to go around here with these molds and do the same sort of technique that I did with the agate slice molds. As I mentioned, I did mix up some more resin to fill in the rest of those round geode coasters. So I would say for the round ones, you could probably get away with more like 2.5 ounces. The agate ones are more like 2. The round ones are a little bit deeper as well. They're closer to 1/2 centimeter deep, and these agate ones are a little bit thinner. So more like 1/4 to 1/2 centimeter deep. But I kind of like that. I think that's cute as a coaster. I don't think these need to be giant. I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but I like the size and shape of these. And look at how beautifully they just peel right out of there. Gorgeous. This is about 24 hours later. So I'm going to set these to the side and let them firm up even more before I do any metallic edging. I am going to use my silver Krylon my Krylon silver leafing marker pen to finish the edges of these. So like I said, you can find all the pigments and molds at dryerdaysartstudio.com. All the other tools I use, like my leafing pen, my gloves, all of that stuff, the EcoArt solutions, that's all listed below. A lot of it I get in my Amazon store too, which I will have that linked for you as well. And I will demold these round geodes too, so you can see them side by side with the agate. And these came out a little lighter because when I had to mix up more resin, I did make a little bit more of the white than I did the rose gold. And here they are. And like I said, I will do the edges, which I did off camera, and I will show you them completed here. I say this with a lot of the completed molds, but I feel like they're pretty on either side. I think, you know, somebody might like this side a little more. It's a little more sparkly, but the underside of these too is just really muted and delicate and pretty. So here they are. I was not doing these in the direct sun, and you can already see how sparkly that unicorn is. So I just wanted to show you this video featuring my new agate molds. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care out there, everybody. And until next time, keep on pouring.